I'm on my laptop right now because I really hate setting up that fucking camera. And honestly, I'd rather sacrifice a little bit of quality for what I want to fucking do. Cut the fan off. I need the most serene of environments. Shut up. I got my assistant right here. I pair well to do what I say and not speak until spoken to. Well, since we got that out the way, I'm recording the camera. But nah, man. This is gonna be my little anime video channel, whatever you want to call it. I ain't got a name for it yet. Mainly because I just fuck with anime. And I'm rewatching Attack on Titans right now. And well, I'm not gonna just say anime because it'll be anime video games here and I don't really be on them. I ain't no lunatic video game, but I do play Call of Duty. And I probably gonna fuck with probably get back on the Mortal Kombats and the Injustice, doing the Twitch, little stuff like that. But no one gives a damn just yet. Because what I want to discuss is that Attack on Titans. Watched it already when it first came out. God, I can't keep holding nothing. Shut up. Man, so I watched Attack on Titans season 1, 2, and 3 already. I ain't watched 4 yet because I wanted to watch 1, 2, and 3 again, close proximity, so that way I can remember all the little smaller details, the Easter eggs. Excuse me. Going back and rewatching it, of course, you see shit you ain't see the first time. I'm pretty sure there's still shit I ain't even noticed or see yet. And I don't even know the answer or even ask. So that's the reason I'm watching. Me and my old lady rewatching it because this is the first anime. Because that's how you know Attack on Titan is like actually hot fire. She don't fuck with them, but she like Attack on Titan, be like actually into it. Like them motherfuckers stupid. Why they ain't moving? I'm like, hey, they too busy pissing right now. Which brings me to go ahead and hop right into it. Episode 1, Episode 2. In the beginning, bro, how they hop right into it, they see everybody staring at the wall. They see everybody in full panic mode. And you see this big, no-skin motherfucker looking over the wall. You like, how tall is this wall? And who is this motherfucker? They just pop up on it. So I'm immediately like, what the fuck? I'm trying to figure out, you know what I'm saying? Of course, we're not figuring out nothing. I'm trying to just watch. And the fact they came in from jump with the people dying. You know, I got the bitch up on the screen right now. They came in from jump with the boulder, smashing people. Well, I ain't gonna say from jump. Cause they came in, like I'm watching that bitch now. They doing the talking, they talking about the crazy wall people. They got the military police drunk, sitting down cooling. And then you see, they got Aaron, he always tripped out about, preparing for the Titans. And in my mind, I'm like, bro, if we got these walls, man, it's been 100 years since the last attack. You need to be on fucking on game. But you can't really say like, you live in America. They had wars in the last 60 years, and people don't act like it happened now. So I can kind of understand that, but I don't see how you could be. Well, they probably had a memory. You know what I'm saying? We want to hold it. So they probably had this whole group of people probably have no memory of the Titans prior to this at all. Outside of the Survey Corps people. Okay, so anyway, let's get into the next segment, bro. Because right now, shit, Aaron's just talking with Hans. Running in Hans drunk, he reminiscing. Whoop-de-whoop. So as the Survey Corps come back in, let's go ahead and get on that bit. I'm not joining the Survey Corps. Fuck that. If you watch Attack on Titan, if you haven't watched it, they ain't got no black people in there. No big deal. Anime typically has like 1 or 2, 3 black people in there here and now. But with this one, there's no black folk, and I don't have a fucking problem with it. Because I don't know if we would make it any better or worse. Because I don't know that many black people that sign up for the military knowing they're going to die. Most people sign up because they want to charge them. Camaro, nice car, they want power, they want to get in shape, they want to learn to fight, shoot a gun, etc., etc. Overcome their They little penis problem, whatever reason for you joining the military. I'm like, dog, the survey corps often come back dead. And I'm like, I'm not joining it. Even as a kid, I'm not gonna be like, they're awesome. They die and they keep fighting. Fuck that. Them niggas be dying, bro. Like dead getting eaten. Like, no, I'm not fucking with that at all. Not like no. I don't even know if I would join the military, please, because that's still too close. Like anything with a belt on, I'm not fucking with it. Like real shit. I'm not. Don't call me. Don't call me now. Even if I don't know what's going on with the Titans, they got motherfuckers 15 meters tall. Don't fucking call me. Anything I can't beat up with my bare hands, don't call me. That's why I don't fuck with bees and wasps. Can't catch them. Don't call me. Dog, I choke the fuck out of dog. Snake, kill a snake. Horse, don't call me. Back to these shits right here. Man, oh, the dude gave the lady her dead son's arm. Like I say, this is from, continent of Asia, is from over there, different culture. If my child died in the middle, if you give me an arm, I'm gonna slap you in the face. Just the bloody arm wrapped in a blanket. You shut up. You don't be on camera. You can't say no fucked up shit like that. This motherfucker said I would have slapped. She would have slapped the man with her dead son's arm, which is funny as fuck if you think about it. Like, just the look of you grabbing another arm, like slap his mouth with that big ass piece of salami. Like anyway, that's we being funny on some dark shit, which I guess is the point. Nah, they gave the woman the arm, bro. She crying and shit. And I'm just trying to be like, what would it be like being a commander or being Irwin, you know what I'm saying? Commander Irwin just coming back, knowing you bringing back nothing but bad news. Like, even if you had good news, like, what y'all happened? Man, we killed 45 Titans, bro. We found a magic Titan jewel in one of their ass, and we don't know what to do. But 75 people died out the 112. That's still some shitty fucking numbers, dog. Really some shitty ass numbers. Like, for real, for real. All right, bro. To pause on y'all real quick, because like I said, this is my first video. I ain't really too good at setting shit up, so I want to make sure that I wasn't just rambling on, right? So now we get to the scene where they're introducing a few more people, you know what I'm saying? You didn't just mention random folk here now. And so now you got Aaron and Mikasa's kids. So right after I, talked about the commander at the time handing the woman her said duns, her dead son's arm, and this motherfucker said she gonna slap a nigga with it. I'm like, the commander breaks down in front of her and says, because of me, all the men died and we ain't learned nothing. You can't do that, B. And I'm not even gonna speak on that too long, because I don't know what the fuck I would do if I was fighting 15 meter and 20 meter tall motherfuckers eating my peoples up left and right. Like, that's some gruesome shit, seeing a motherfucker get slurped. And I ain't talking about the way that's the cool way. I'm talking about whole body gets slurped up in a motherfucker's mouth. Unless you're an immature bastard, there's no way for that shit to not scare the fuck out of you. Even talking about it. So if they introduce Armin for the first time, he getting beat up. Now at first, I liked Armin the whole way through, but we all can agree that Armin was a weenie. Armin was smart. He was there, but he was a turd, especially at the beginning. Little soft butt, little turtleneck weenie. But at the beginning, I'm like, oh, he getting beat up by these three bigger kids, and he just calling them stupid to their face, basically, saying you just mad because you can't use your words. You got to hit me. Doesn't that mean I want you being a smart off little bastard? So Aaron and Mika's hit the corner. And Aaron running out, and you see Mikasa in the background. All three boys run off scared of Mikasa. That's the first intro that she's a badass. And I'm going to say this often because Mikasa represented heavy in the anime community to the blurred people. Anybody that watched the shit that's into it relatively decent, they often make girls badasses all the way through. So this is where we find out that Mikasa is that motherfucker, that she And then she running behind a nigga real quick. She was jumping up and down like a little mini fucking battery with a scarf over her mouth. Looking sketch mode. Badass. Man. Shout out to my girl. We was talking about something. He's gonna be a spoiler, so I might have to go on all the way. She might be on might be on this, but so shit. At this point in time, episode 1 at the end, right? The Colossal Titan popped up out of nowhere. You feel me? Fucking stubbed his toe clean through the fucking gate, right? Titan started coming in. Now you really see how gory Attack on Titan really is gonna like is really gonna be. Now it's not on no level of like Parasite. It ain't on no level of like it ain't on the level of I don't know, nothing else really I haven't watched nothing else really like that gory because I'm not really into the gore shit that heavy because I feel like it just oversaturates the show or the movie, whatever it is in general. But you're gonna see that it's not fucked up, but it's pretty gory because they got rocks on people. You see the blood splatter. They emphasize, you know what I'm saying, blood flying through the air. You see a leg sticking out. You see kids getting wiped away by debris. You see mothers crying. You see little girls and little boys wandering through the city looking for they. So you see how it's gonna pretty much gonna be from episode 1. And so the end of episode 1 is fucking Aaron, Armin, you know, Mikasa after they got into their little scuffle. They go ahead and they run clean around to their house. And Aaron is there. He like, man, my house gonna still be there. My mama gonna just, shooken up or whatever the case. Man, Aaron hit the corner. The biggest fucking rock smack dab on his house. Mama fucked up. Legs crushed and all that shit. So she doing what mamas do. You know that mama strength kick in, that adrenaline kicked in. You feel me? So the biggest rock from the fucking broken wall landed on Aaron's house. Mama legs broken. The mama strength kick in. She telling the kids, get the fuck around. You gotta protect me because don't be foolish. You know what I'm saying? You a kid. Boom. So Hans pop out of nowhere. He see a Titan. Well, before he sees Titan, he's like, I'm gonna repay the family. He talking that cash money shit, dead. He talking that cash money shit, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, oh shit, Hans gonna put in some work. That nigga hit that coin and see that motherfucker Titan with that eerie ass grin. That motherfucker said, bruh, Hans got the fuck. And I don't fucking blame you. I would not have ran towards the Titan if, and me and my girl used to clown around, bro. Well, like, we still clown around. Like, what if, you know what I'm saying, I used to run at the stadium at the high school by the crib. Man, like, what if I just saw a Titan just walk out the woods? Man, nigga, I'm going to be running to my car, leaving all kind of evidence of everything that I was there, bro. Like, that shit ain't nothing to fuck around with. Like, how the anime showed that bitch, and like how they made the Titan like real creepy, the way they had these grins on their face. Fuck with your head real heavy. Man, so basically the end of fucking episode 1 is the Titan biting Aaron mama in fucking half, eating them. And Aaron's watching this shit, eyes bigger than my shit, staring. You feel what Hans running off. So, you know what I'm saying? That's episode 1. So I'm finna get into episode 2 real quick, you feel me? And I'm gonna let y'all boys and y'all girls know, you feel me, what's popping with it. Alright, bro. So it's playing in the background right now. I'm into episode 2, right? So the Titans are running amok throughout the city. They acting a plum fool, eating people, slapping motherfuckers up. They had the scene where this dumb son bitch ran into a dead end. How you run into a dead end in the town you live in? Now this ain't 2000. This ain't 2010. This ain't 2020, 1990. This ain't eight. What the you? So what I'm saying is, I'm a very handsy motherfucker. You feel me? Especially when I'm watching fire animes. You lived in this fucking city your whole life. You don't travel. They ain't got no social media. You ain't on Instagram out. They ain't got no motherfuckers flying you out. Bitch, how you run into a dead end in your own fucking town? How you so fucking stupid? Not stupid. How you so scared that you just you don't know where you running, you just running. Now I never understood that. That should be a sign of stupidity, but some people are gonna say it's not, it's out of fear. But how you so scared to where you run in any direction and you don't know where the danger at? In my mind, if I hear wow and I hear that bitch over there, I'm not gonna be so scared. I'm just and run back that way. Am I am I tripping on something? If the sound comes from over here, it could come from over here and over there, because sound spreads and spreads out and around. So if it come from anywhere from this side of my fucking face, my brain gonna tell me, hey, you run everywhere on this side of your face. Like how you run into a dead end because you don't know where you running? No, stupid, bad stupid lady. Titan grabbed her by her head, picked up, and the shoe fell off. That part I really found funny. That might be my creepy sense of humor, but I'm like, this is what you saw. The little girl like, shoot. Wasn't scary, hilarious actually. What happened? Oh, I'm about to go to the next scene, bro. This is the scene with the chick, the shoe fell off. But nah, the preacher dude, that this is why I never understood extremely religious people. I mean, like extreme over the top. I never really understood it. Now, not gonna do what makes you happy, what makes you feel fulfilled or whatever. But this man was, preaching from this Bible, swinging a stick, and this Titan grabbed his ass up and ate him. I'm like, you thought you were gonna pray these motherfuckers away? What's going through your mind? You got my phone? Y'all gonna hear some sounds. I ain't no good editor yet. When I find one, they'll do it for me because I feel like doing all this extra shit. Like how you try to pray a motherfucker away and you got a stick? What you believe, man. So right now, let me see if I got a. Cause I want that VRV. Yeah, I want that VRV right now, bro. Or RVR, one of them is on that PlayStation, and too lazy to sign up for the subscription. So I got the ass and shit playing. So right now, I just shit. Just Hans over here throwing everything, bro. I'm gonna get back to y'all in a second when some shit pop up. I'm gonna zoom through it. Let y'all know what's going on. Alright, man, so shit. The next few scenes, bro, that's just them evacuating. You know what I'm saying? People saying emotional shit. Hans telling Aaron how he, courageous, how he's scared, all that shit, blah blah blah. And the random evacuations. More people dying, more bloodshed, more people getting ate. The normal in Attack on Titan, as you will come to know. But then, literally right before the little middle break when they put another ad now about fucking shawarma meat and shit, you feel me, in Square, they set up the cannons down this narrow road or whatever towards the gate. And all you hear is just big stomping. Don't. Not like the regular walk. This bitch heavy. This motherfucker around the corner, fully armored up, still with the muscles exposed like the regular Titan. Like the Colossal Titan, I'm sorry. But he's fully like armored up. He runs, shoulder tackle, a bigger hole through the gate they trying to close up because they got gates. They got a wall around the city. Boom. Regular land, another wall, and the three walls, of course, like most class systems, the furthest out, the poorer, furthest close to the capital into the interior is where the rich people live at, basically. You got the king that live in the middle. And so that's how they sell. Nobody knows how they got the wall there. You know what I'm saying? Nobody remembers more than 100 years back. They just live in the wall. They're like, this what it is. We'll do it, whatever. So the wall on the most exterior got broken through. So that's where the Titans at right now. So they all rushed into the other little second layer of the wall. Man, them niggas done bust through that bitch. So now they into one of the biggest population. And the Titans gonna run them up through that motherfucker. And so now they got these rich people, they got the rich people fat, snobbish, with a little scarf and handkerchief and shit. I said handkerchief. You feel me? So right, they discuss this shit. I'm gonna go through a few scenes. Let y'all know it's popping. And so for a few minutes, regular little scenes go by, whatever, whoop de whoop, and they show Aaron on the boat being evacuated to the, past the wall to the next area. And the scene goes from him on a boat to the big dramatic purple scene back and forth real flashy. And you got Aaron Daddy yelling at him, Aaron panicking, what are you doing? I'm trying to get away from him. And he's saying all kind of dramatic shit. Remember the key. You gotta go to the basement, remember the key. You gotta do this, fight, don't forget. All kind of real broad sentences, not making no kind of shit. And they show him with this needle trying to stab Aaron. Boom. Aaron wakes up and he's back in regular population. Like they seen him like a motherfucker, which they did on purpose. And I still don't know what time segment that was and what happened during that time segment. You feel me? But now they back in the little area where they trying to get food. They stripping the food and all they got the little piece of bread. And Aaron getting to it with the guard. They look at them like they refugees, like they broke or whatever. Excuse me. And shit. Alright, man, so shit. I'm at the end of the episode now, but only thing that popped off was after the kids got into it with the guard who was basically shitting on looking at them like they was trash. Aaron was like, man, babe, I don't want no food from them motherfuckers like him. I'm gonna go back to Maria and fighting Titans myself. So him and Armageddon to it. Armageddon. That's a good one. Him and Armin getting to it, and Armin's like, what I'm saying, don't go do nothing stupid, you gonna die. Like my mom and dad did. You feel me? That's the one time throughout season 1 that anybody refers to Armin's parents. Not the first, like there's 2 times I think. Like I said, I'm gonna keep watching. But in season 1, I think it's the only time anybody refers to Armin's parents. So just outside the fact that they dead, they're not around. And that Armin lives with his grandfather. But because I didn't catch it the first time. He says, don't do nothing stupid because you're gonna die like my mom and my dad. So Aaron's like, man, I'm not like that. I'm gonna fight, I'm gonna kill the Titans. I ain't trying to be under nobody like him, blah, blah, blah. And you just weak, that's an excuse. Armin's like, there's nothing you can do to fight the Titans. You know what I'm saying? Because they don't have no real major technology. It's like maybe like the 1700s in equivalence, I would say. Whenever you got horse and carriage, because their lights are still lanterns. They don't even have no electricity, so they really can't do nothing against these giant, big, strong motherfuckers. So Aaron basically called him a weak little cattle, basically saying you can stay here if you want to and be weak, but that's on your body. Then Mikasa come out of nowhere. A girl punches the fuck out of Aaron. That nigga turn around, did the spin. That nigga felt like Ain't Robinson. No shade, but that's how he felt. Like, well, he ain't fall like face first. Like he spun around and fell. Mikasa dropped that motherfucker. Called him weak. And shoved a piece of bread in his mouth. Said, shove and eat. You feel me? Then after that, they go ahead cut scene. Aaron told me he gonna join the he gonna enlist into the military, whatever you want to call it. And now they a couple of years older, and they in training, man. So that's episode 1 and 2. I'm gonna go ahead and do write a little notes just to get through it smoother, because like I said, we didn't finish season 1, and I ain't trying to go back like season 1 twice. Just do 3 times, just do the video. So I'm gonna just go ahead, read through, make some notes, and while I'm doing these videos, I'm gonna go ahead and run through season 2. You feel me? Because I can't wait to season 4. But I'm probably gonna cry because it's over. They say the season finale, but guess what? They're typically liars. We're gonna see.